What's up, guys? Welcome back to the MontyVerse. Today, we're going to be checking out and reacting to the brand new trailer for The Mandalorian Season 3 on Disney+. Joining me is my Star Wars compatriot, Zack. What up, Zack?
Dude, I'm pretty pumped for this. We ended last season, Grogu leaving with Luke. I think we're going to see Mando kind of doing his own thing now, going to Mandalore, taking care of business. Excited to see what he does now that we're on to this next chapter.
Did you not watch the Book of Boba Fett?
I watched a couple episodes, but I didn't think it was very good, so I kind of checked out on that.
All right, well, I guess that we should just check this trailer out then, and you'll
Yeah,
find
dude, I'm
out.
pumped.
All
I'm
right,
pumped to see
then.
what's going on here.
Let's do it, guys. Checking out the brand new trailer for The Mandalorian, starting right now.
Our people are scattered
Ooh.
like stars in the galaxy. What
I
are
like
we?
it.
Is this
What
a
do we
new
stand
crew?
for?
Dude, I love all the different armor
Yeah.
variations.
Okay.
Being
What is this? You got a new
Mandalorian is
ship?
Not just learning
Whoa.
about how to fight.
Is
Yeah,
that Grogu?
Yeah,
You
dude.
also have to know how to
He's
navigate
got,
the
did
galaxy.
Grogu give him that ship?
Yeah, yeah,
That
dude,
way,
exactly.
You'll never
Grogu
be
built
lost.
it. Oh,
Wacky and monkey lizards are back.
yo. Griff Kargas fits are sick.
He is looking good. He's put in some work since we last saw him.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
going to Mandalore so that I
Okay,
may be
but
forgiven for my
I think she
transgressions.
kicked you out of the fold, bro.
Yeah.
May the force be with you!
Oh,
This is the way.
of course, supported.
There's something dangerous happening out there.
Is that
And by
Naboo?
the time it becomes
Whoa,
big
I
enough
mean,
for you to act,
Coruscant?
Coruscant, I think.
it'll
Yeah.
be too late.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh,
That's a lot of.
Hang on, kid.
was that the Old Republic?
That's what I'm saying. That looks weird.
Oh my god.
Oh, let's go, Babu.
Oh! Whoa, let's go!
This is the
What is
way.
that?
Oh,
Grogu. Wrecking fools.
what I really didn't like
Oh,
is I
yeah.
didn't like the end of this trailer where they basically spoiled the end of the season where Babu Frick comes in and he
Yeah, it
saves
just kind of like saves the day,
he saves
basically.
Grogu and Djarin, but my boy Babu's back, dude. Babu Frick,
Let's go.
best character in Star Wars, hands down. But in case people didn't know, we were joking. Zach obviously
Yeah,
saw
I've seen Book of Boba Fett.
the Book
but
of Boba Fett. So he's well aware of where we are in the Mandalorian story. That trailer was sick. A lot
that
going
was a very
on.
good trailer. Yeah.
First thing I noticed, a lot of new Mandalorian armors, a lot of new
Yep.
toys. A lot of new
Yeah, I mean,
toys.
he mentions at the beginning of the trailer, there's a lot of, they're scattered across the galaxy like stars. So it seems that he believes there are a lot of Mandalorians out there, even
Yes.
though we don't see them very often, and they're not coming into contact very often. He at least believes that they're out there, and I think it looks like we're really going to be focusing on finding them and starting to put them together and reclaim Mandalore.
Which is a great point to take us through season 3 and the future seasons of The Mandalorian. Because we had seasons 1 and 2 that focused heavily on Grogru and finding Grogu's people and his clan and getting him back to where he belongs. But now that they've kind of resolved that for the moment, we can focus on this.
Well, we resolved it and then we decided never mind
We-
in a different TV show.
Yeah,
So-
But anyway, I like this new direction. I like that Din, of all people, is going to be the one that says, hey, we have to unite all the Mandalorians. No more of these cults, no more of these subsects. We all have to come together and we have to be this group of people that we once were. We have to reclaim Mandalore. I'm super excited to see the Mandalore stuff. It looks great. I want to see it in live action. I want to see all of that awesomeness. I know that we both screamed this during the trailer, but that Jedi stuff, it looked very
Yeah.
Old Republic.
It
Right?
did, yeah, because I mean, I believe you had 4 Jedi there, a couple different lightsaber colors, which I think you'd be hard pressed to come across in the era that this show is taking place.
Yeah.
So, obviously we know that Din Djarin was around during the Clone Wars, because we see in the first season the like B2 battle droids stomping through his homeworld. So maybe we're getting some flashbacks or something like that where we're gonna learn. I don't know. Maybe it's more about Mandalore or the history of Mandalore than it is about Din Djarin himself. But
I
yeah,
mean,
curious to see kind of where we're going with that.
okay, I have this still up now. It does, like, for me, it looked Old Republic, but this could really be Clone Wars era, Jedi. Uh, so it could be that. We do see that we are on Coruscant at some point this season, so maybe revisiting the Jedi Temple and some latent memories from Grogu come back, because he was.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He,
That's a great point. I honestly kind of forgot that Grogu was
yeah,
um
he's like 70. He's like
yeah,
60 years
right.
old.
He's an old man, and he
Yeah,
was at the
yeah.
Jedi Temple. Wait, is that a thing that happened in Book of Boba Fett also? Or did that happen No, that happened
That,
Mandalorian season 2 when he was with
yeah,
Ahsoka. Right,
yes.
okay.
Yeah, so if it
Gosh,
was
dude.
like,
This is what
hey,
happens when you put 2 episodes of a TV show into a different TV show. I get very confused about when things happen.
dude, but like, think of how many toys we can buy of all the Mandalorians this season. That's gonna be sick.
Let's go.
There was
That's
a purple
important.
one. There was an orange one. There was a
I saw a
white
blue
one.
one.
Dude, there was definitely a blue one, 100%.
Oh yeah.
So that was sick. But a lot of it, like, there's a lot of things that I'm super intrigued about from this trailer. So many questions. I feel like I have more questions than I have answers, which I guess is what you want from a trailer. But we kind of, the first teaser that we saw implied that kind of it was going to be Din versus Bo-Katan this season, but it kind of looks like the season's a little bigger than that. It goes beyond just that conflict. What do you think?
Yeah,
Is there anything in there that
I will say, like, my biggest question about this season, because of the way season 2 resolved, is like, what is Grogu's role at this point, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously we know seasons 1 and 2 are heavily focused on, Din Djarin's journey is the one sort of dictated by his relationship with Grogu. But it does seem as though we are beyond that. Like, they are a bit more partners, I guess, than like a father. I mean, still very much a father, but like, that's not his goal anymore. He has his own goals now. And I'm curious to see sort of what that means for Grogu. I mean, it may be blasphemous for me to say this. I thought giving Grogu to Luke was a good choice at the end of season 2, because I thought that the story naturally needed to move to a more Din Djarin focused area. And as long as Grogu was around, I thought it was going to be kind of hard to do that. So that's my biggest question, is sort of like, what does this mean for the Mandalorian, the titular character now? Like,
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I agree with you 100%. I thought it was very bold of them to get rid of, to send Grogu off at the end of season 2. I was like, wow, kudos to you guys. I didn't expect you to do that. But the kind of quick reversal of that in the Book of Boba Fett cheapened it a little bit. But the point you bring up a great point, that Din Djarin grew through Grogu. Like, it was Grogu's purpose that grew Din Djarin as a character and made him the person that we see him as now, that wants to focus on bringing these people together. So what I'm curious to see if we will get to see Grogu grow, be more than just this infant, this kind of just plot mechanism, and we see him grow as a character through Din's purpose now, which I think would be a really cool role reversal for the Papa and his little baby Yoda.
Yeah, and I mean, we already know from Book of Boba Fett that Grogu is much more capable than maybe he let on in his time with Din. We see him like flipping around on rocks and stuff like that, and like, he's a mobile little guy. All right.
Yeah.
He's floating around in his cube or his little egg an awful lot, but the guy can run. He needs to like get it together.
And he did have some training with Luke. He did spend some time with Luke,
Yeah. He needs to start pulling his own weight, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, and I hope we get to see an exploration of that this season. I would love to explore Grogu as a character more than just, like I said, just an excuse to sell toys, an excuse to hook people to watch the show. I think there's a really interesting dynamic there to explore, So I'm kind of really.
I agree. He needs to be more than just like the cute little guy that does Force things sometimes, right? And that's the one thing in this trailer that makes me a little nervous, is you end the trailer with him, like, you know, force pushing some alien out of a cave and then floating out. And I'm like, okay, but he needs to be more than that. That
Yeah.
can't just be the gimmick that we do with Grogu.
Yeah, he can't just do that like he did in the other seasons and then pass out and then just like, oh, that was
Yeah.
cute. There needs to be
Yeah.
more. There needs to be an exploration. Grogu needs to question his place in all of this, and I really want to see them touch on that. So yeah, I think we're both on the same page with that. Was that Salacious B. Crumb in the trailer?
It was not Salacious B. Crumb. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it was a Kowakian monkey lizard.
Okay, I forgot about that. I forgot he died for a second. Listen,
Yeah.
dude, it's just
There was
like
a big explosion. You know, he was on the ship.
I
but,
see
you
a
know.
Quaxian monkey lizard, and I'm like, Salacious B. Crumb. I see Babu Frick, and I'm like, you're the goat.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fact.
Babu Frick is looking ripped this season.
Shredded,
Dude. But yeah, I think we're both pretty excited. Is there anything else you picked up on that I might have missed in the trailer?
Not on the first watch through. I'm sure when I watch it a couple more times, I'll pick up on some more stuff. But as a first time through, I mean, it looked like a lot of fun. I liked, again, you know, the focus on the Mandalorians themselves and Mandalore. I think it's going to be a great for this season to sort of start giving us a bit more of a traditional narrative moving forward.
Absolutely. I agree. But I think that's going to wrap it up for here. If you guys liked the video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe and the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our latest content. Zach, where can the people find you?
As always, you can find me on Mastodon at Hi, my name is Zack M. I'm just kidding. I'm on Twitter, but also I am actually on Mastodon. You can find me there.
Yeah, sure. Find them on both. And you guys can find me on all of the socials at the MontyVerse. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere at the MontyVerse. And until next time, guys, stay versed.